something, you have to put in the right preposition. Le ballon est something, then in front or above the box. This is it. But there's a condition. For these ones, we don't even check the gender of the item mentioned. But these two, we check it because of the day, the day. So under normal sense, or yeah, it should be oh, dessus, day. This should be the sentence. But because they and le can't meet, we don't have anything like dele in French. So this dele will change to du. That's all. That's what I'm saying at our level. I'm not sure they will bring this thing, but if you know, the only thing that you have to know here, the words and then in French and in English. So all they see is above. But just in case you meet it, just in case you meet it, de and le shouldn't come to your head. We don't have de and le in French. It is du. But we have de la. So imagine we used boîte. Boîte. Because boîte is feminine, this thing will be la. De la. We have de la in French, but we don't have de le in French. We have de in French. So de plus le will give us du. De plus le. So if we had said, please, do we get this one? Do we get this one? So if we had said, something they see the le carton. So now de and le. That one we don't have de le in French. The de and le will change to de. Do we get it? Do we get it? That's all. But we can say de la. Just can't say daily. Okay. So up to this point, do we have any questions, any contributions, suggestions? Is anybody confused? Are we confused? Are we following? Okay, so that's all for the preposition of place. Now we are going to reserve a room and we are done with topic 1. Reserving a room. Do we remember how we did it in class? I'm sure that time people were happy. Reserving a room. I don't know if maybe they will give us a passage and tell us to reserve it. I don't think so. So we are just going to pinpoint the very important things inside. Okay. So we are done with this. Now, booking and accommodation. So we are business students, as the man will say. You go to countries that they speak French. Let's say you've gone for a conference and the receptionist is a French person, only French that the person understands. What will you do? You have to communicate. Even if you even if you won't communicate, at least you have to write something. Okay, what if at that time you don't have your phone there? What if you just have to get okay, somebody will say, what if I don't go there? But at least okay, so when you are booking a hotel, an accommodation, or whatever thing that you are booking, you have to know voudrais, je voudrais. Somebody can say je vais, right? But to be formal, you go for this. This informal. Je vais, I want. You go, I want a room. Hey, you want a room? Okay. But je voudrais, I would like, or I would want, I would want. You can also say j'aimerais, I would want. Oh, I would like. You see, this is like. So I would like. Then it can just mean I would too, but I would want. Okay, so you want a room. And earlier we saw a bedroom in French. Chambre. We can't be using salle here. The appropriate one is chambre, and chambre is feminine. So we chambre, we want a bedroom or a room. We chambre, a bedroom or a room. Okay. So the first thing that you have to know, the room. You want a room, 2 rooms, 3 rooms, 4 rooms. The number of rooms, you have to say it. So I want 1 room. That's one thing. And the next thing, how many people do you want the room for? So I would want a room for 2 people or for 1 person. After that, for how many nights or for how many days? When you finish, which floor do you want? That's why we talked about the le sous-sol, le rez-de-chaussée, le premier étage, and the rest. Okay, so now you know je voudrais, you would want, or maybe I would like. You can use this one. If you see this in French, just this means I like. Somebody can tell you that, somebody can say this, no, it's, yeah, je t'aime. It means I like you. Je t'aime. I like you. So you can be using it. Okay, so you just negate it. So je n'ai. So this I, then like. Oh, so somebody will say, okay, so I like you. Then why don't we have something like you? So why not this? No, we will learn it at our level. Then we don't have to like. We don't have to do it. Okay. Okay. So that is all. We are not doing I like you. I like you here. So I would like to is also there. And I said bedroom. So I would like a bedroom for 1 person. Je voudrais une chambre pour, oh sorry, for 1 person. So I would want a room for 1 person. So let's say now I want to add the floor to it. So je voudrais une chambre pour 1 person au, au sous-sol. No, au rez-de-chaussée. Okay. Au rez-de-chaussée. Maybe you want to add that you want other things. So this is a way of expressing yourself in French. So you want a room for 1 person on ground floor with a shower and the rest of the things for how many days? So pool. So you add the rest of the things that you want. Then you come to pool. Then we for 2 nights. I would want a bedroom for 1 person on ground floor with a shower for 2 nights. So listen, for this one, there are some things that you have to know. A big bed. Thank you. A big bed. They can draw or you can see a picture. I think it was in the slides. You see a big bed. Then they will ask you that how many people or how many, what the question was. But you just in case you see a big bed, a very big bed is un grand lit. A big bed. Un grand lit. A big bed. Then other things that you have to know. England. Okay, a room with two beds. So you can add it. Chambre à deux lits. So a room with just one bed. This. Uh-huh. So know that this one is a big bed, a small bed. Just change this one to petit. But if you want to add e, then your articles should change. Okay, and petit. Okay, because of time, I don't want us to waste much time here. If not that, I would have just like what we did on the page the last time. I say it in English, then we try changing it to French. Should we try that? Should we do that? Should we do that? Okay, just once. We should do it online. Okay, so please, do we get it? I'm asking for the last time. Should we try our hands on this one or it's okay? Is it, you won't mind me? Should, try, maybe just once. Okay, I'm saying it in English. Then you change it into French for me. Just try it. So I would want a room with two beds. Two beds, like two beds. BEDs. I would want a room with two beds on no ground floor is here. So fourth floor, on fourth floor for 7 days. I would want a room. I would want like to be formal. Hey, nobody should use a phone here. Just try. Oh, just try. I would want. I forgot the name. A room with two beds. On fourth floor for 7 days. Hey, where's my phone? Yeah, I'm coming. I see. Hey, okay, somebody is done. Okay, the cartoon. Look at it. Please, are we listening? Did you say avec des? And so they. Okay. Quatrième. Okay, so pour win semaine is feminine. Or you can say pour sept jours. Or pour sept nuits. 7 jours. 7 days. Or 7 nights. Or 1 week. Please, we get it. Okay, that's all you have to know about the booking. Else we waste time. Hey, only the translation. Please, we get it. Okay, so I think we can start the second topic and we are done. What's the time? Yeah, I think we can just start the second view. Yeah, this is the topic. Parler de sa vie. Parler de sa vie. So we are going to talk about a city or a town. When you see ville, this one in French, it means city or town. This, it means to speak or to talk. So you see, you might not even read the whole thing, but you know this one is to speak. This one is a city. It means you're going to talk about what a city or a town. We get it. So under this topic too, French, I will tell you, is about memorizing things and following instructions. So be ready to memorize so many things. Try to memorize some of the names, I mean, those places. And also consider the articles, learn the articles too. So not just the places, learn the articles attached to them. Okay, so some of the places we have La Banque. Should we write? We have La Banque. Okay, let me mention the ones that they can bring. They can bring a picture of a bank and ask you what is it. Do you get it? So La Banque, for bank, it's obvious that is bank. La, then bank. Feminine, which means feminine. La Banque. That one is
learn about this items and where they are bought. You're not going to learn everything. You're going to learn just the trick. That if you see this item, the options look for this. This will be the place that they sell that thing. You don't have to understand the whole statement. So let's say in the sentence can be if or we sell meat. Where do we sell meat? In English. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Wine. If you want a wine, where do you have to go? Which place do we sell wine? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Okay, so when you see Depend. I'm sure you are done writing the places. Please, are you done writing the places? There are a lot, but let's depend. It's not pain. Depend. It's not pain. Bread. At this point, I'm sure everybody knows this. Depend. Depend. Bread. And there's mass feeding, of course. This one is like bread. When you see bread, so you write a long statement or a long sentence and you see pen inside. And there will be options A, B, C, D. They will be talking about places where you can get bread. Just look for boulangerie. Boulanger. They will have boulanger. This is the feminine, so boulanger. Look for this. This is the person boulanger in the place. So just look for this. What is it pay? To pay. Please read it. Sometimes they have the feminine one, but all of them you can see this one inside. The feminine just like or you can see this. When you doing bother yourself reading everything or checking the other answers, please read it. We also have the Lagrange. The whole sentence, see the Lagrange. This is means. Somebody said, so when you see meat, look for boucherie. Boucherie. So this one is nice. Boucherie. So the butcher's place. That's what we sell. See that they have behind and it's meat. Let's look for this one. I don't even understand the whole sentence. When it saves time too. And for French, there's so far. People finish before time. One hour before the time when people are already done. But now, first, if you finish and you still go over it. Okay, and when you see that they are talking about who ate gâteau, so coffee and cake, coffee and cake. Look for patisserie. Patisserie. Is about pastries. That's fine. You see, four. I said this one is OV, not four. This one is not four. OV. Gâteau, cake. So where can you get? What can you see like the OV and the cake? Participate. Okay, we have another ones. Wine. Just this. Wait, this wine. And look for Calvis. So the wine shop. The wine. So I'll add this. Wine shop. Then we have Le Fromage. Le fromage, that is cheese. That one is obvious. You see that because where we can fromage ends with E, but it's masculine. Le fromage. But what you can buy is a feminine word. So la fromagerie. Can you see the fromage inside? So this one is obvious. When they are talking about the fromage in the statement or in the sentence that they give, the options look for the fromage. This one is obvious. Fromage is inside. So this is cheese. A cheese shop. Then when you see that they are talking about cigarettes, they say yes, cigarettes or cigarettes. There's cigarettes. So CIGARETTES. Cigarettes. In the options, look for Le Bureau de Tabac. The tabac is like tobacco. See, tobacco and cigarettes here. Look for Le Bureau de Tabac. Yes. So let's analyze it. Don't try understanding the whole sentence. You might understand the whole sentence but still get the answers before you get that. Okay. We have la capuchan. La capuchan. This is pop. Where can we get pop? Pop station. Then pop. Somebody should check pop in French. Crayon, paper, I cannot see from the paper. And yes, the same thing. So the pop, we can see the changes like this different from the pop. Get it from the paper. So in the sentence, you see the pop. And we are talking about where you can find or where you can buy the pop. Pop station. So we have added lots of time. We have to do it. Okay. Are we hungry or tired? Are we hungry or tired? People are providing food.
Yeah, hungry.
The next time, except for this bring money. Then we prepare food when you finish and eat.
Wow.
Yeah. Means of transport. So those ones we saw car and the rest. So means of transport, we have some of them are obvious. When you see them, you can just know that this one is bus. This is bus here. You see the English one. So MB is bus. And I'm not sure they will draw a bus and ask you what they want us that this is what they ask. The bus and you ask you because it's obvious. The option when you see this one. So they won't bring it. And the teacher said this time our exams is going to be students.
Hey.
Yes, so the first semester, the first semester one was for this one is for then we have green one C, a car. Please check the articles. Family to a car. We have N but Like boats. And this thing, I think before they made them, I made mention of it on the page. Envelope. I said it, envelope is the same as green bicycles. They brought a picture of a bicycle, but they didn't bring this. Because everybody knows that this one looks like bicycle, so go for this. That's why they didn't bring this, and they brought this. Because if you have seen this, I'm sure you just go for this one, go bicycle. They didn't bring it, and they brought the blue. And that's bicycle. Means this time. But you can do it. We are all getting 70 plus. They can also bring a horse, picture of a horse. That is N Shiva. They bring it, you see, N Shiva. Then N helicopter. That one is obvious. Yeah, that can be way to it. They can bring, but they won't do it. Then, yeah, N avion. N avion. Who can guess? So, I think it looks like everything. You can see it.
It's setting.
Yeah. Then MPA. This one's the case. N camion. So imagine you already knew that this one is track. You have to see it. Go for it. It's not special. See, so this time they will be getting bonus. Amen.
Amen.
N camion. Track.
Music track or track?
No, track. What do you have on track? So lorry. It can also be lorry for track. And then for train, then that one it's obvious. Don't bring it. The obvious ones, I'm not sure you will look at this. When you see this, go to straight. They can bring this too. Okay. Now that you have these means of transport, there are two prepositions used. So if you want to say you are going somewhere, or you're going somewhere on foot, that on foot, what preposition should you use? That's what I'm going to talk about. So there are two major prepositions that we use. We have a and am. People add ka, but the ka is not the two important ones are and and that will tell you pa by. But just stick to these two. So these are the prepositions that we are going to use for the means of transport. Prepositions used. So for you to know whether this particular means of transport goes with the preposition are or am, there are two conditions. If you know at least one of the conditions, you are good to go. So the first one, I will talk about the one that uses engine and the one that does not use engine. So if the means of transport uses engine, there is one that you go for. Then if it doesn't, there's another preposition that you have to use. So I will tell you in. So engine. So uses engine. any means of transport that uses engine. This is preposition. Z-E-N.
Yeah.
So we use the E-N. E-N, there's E-N in engine. So any means of transport, there's one particular one that doesn't use it. I'll talk about it. But the means of transport that uses engine, we go from the preposition in. So for you to remember it very fast, you have EN. The ones that have EN. EN for means of transport that use engine. Do you get what I'm trying to bring up here? Do you get it? So you can find EN here. So any means of transport that uses engine, go for EN. So when you take car, what preposition should we use? This one. Why? It uses engine. When I take PA, what is PA in English? When I take PA, should I use, do you think I should use or a? That's all. Somebody, so I said two conditions. There's another one, but if you understand this one, that's all. The other condition is if you are fully covered. If you are fully covered, use the a. If you are not fully covered, use the a. So is it when you are walking? Are you fully covered? You are just walking. When it's raining, it will touch you. When it's shining, you can feel it too. So you are not fully covered. But when you are in a car, are you fully covered? Yes. So you go for the arm. I think just this thing will help you. Okay. I said there's an exception. That is motor. But we don't say does motor use an engine or not?
It uses.
So under normal circumstances we go for the arm, right? But we say motor. And the reason is they said the first motor that was introduced had no engine in it. So that's why they are saying to first grab it. It's a fallacy because they are saying it. That's fallacy of what? Okay, so motor, that's the only exception. The rest use that condition. Okay, that's all. We are almost done. After this, then the last one and we are done. Lemprati.
Look at me, I did that when we were supposed
So we learned the places. You see, the first thing that we talked about places for directions. We do directions. What the directions will come? You have to learn. So we learn the places because of the directions. Okay. Lemprati. Verbs. So the verbs that end with they are called first verbs. So let's take manger. Somebody who asked, so how will this thing come to the exam? Like, how would they put it? So there will be instruction. The instruction will be given. And even if you don't understand the whole instruction in English, you will see this word in the instruction. It means they are telling you, look for the imperative of the verb. You get it? Please, we get it. So let's take manger. You know manger, how it is conjugated. So manger, we have our subjects. Always, these subjects, you have to know them. So J, two, is that all? Okay.
mm,
Yes.
mm,
Mm.
vu, il,
L again. Okay. And then
el,
there is S. Then you want my J. Take the ending. This is called the stem. Man. So write the same way. Close. Then the end is as usual. E, E, S, E, E, O, N, S, E, Z. Then for the real verbs, there are exceptions, but this is the normal one for regular verbs. Okay, so let's add them. E, okay, let's continue.
yes,
E, S, E,
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 O,
o,
N,
n,
S. Please, do we understand why there is E? If you don't bring E, you can't mention it. So you want the E because of for easy pronunciation. Else you have something like you and gone. You get it? So that's why we remove the E. They can trick you in the options. You can see mansion, you can see man like without E. So there is E. You mansion, then manjate, then manch. If you don't say it, it's still manch. There's E. This is the present for manjate. For imperative, the imperative, we don't need this. We don't need this. What again? We don't need this. So let's just cancel it. We need just the three subjects. Just this. That's my point. We are instructing somebody. So it's either I instruct you or me and Pat. You get it? So if I'm Pat, so I can still be instructed that let's do this. I'm instructing somebody or people, but I'm also Pat. That's why we have the you. Or I'm instructing you. You. It's still you. And then the formal one. The uniform. Okay. So for the ER verbs, there is an exception. Or for ER verbs, all of them refer the same thing. And a normal sentence should be man. This. Now that we have three subjects, let me say this. We are instructing people, or yes, we are instructing people. So we don't need the subjects. The subjects are embedded in this. They are inside. Do you get it? They are inside. So just this. It means I'm instructing you. I'm instructing. But I'm part. I'm instructing you. I'm part. I'm instructing somebody before. But because this is an ER verb, for the ER verbs, we take away the S. Just for ER verbs. Please, are you confused? I'm taking it again for the imperative. Write your subjects. The only subject that we need are two, nu and fu, with their conjugated verbs. After we get those three subjects and their conjugated verbs, we clean those subjects because we are instructing people. And so those subjects we assume are now part of the verb. After that, because we come back to the verb and check. There is an ER verb. Just for two, we take away the S. Just for two. The rest we maintain them. So if we see this, hello, mind. It means eat, like eat, right. Do you get it? Because it's an ER verb, that's why we are taking away the S. If we don't take, after conjugating in the present tense, we don't take away the S. for the to anymore. It is just for the ER verbs. That's what we take the S. Please, who is confused? Any confusion? Okay, so that's for mange, mangion, manger. This and this means eat, are formal, informal. You can write this to your dad, eat, so you can instruct your dad. Yes, so manger, eat. But this one to your friends, that's informal, so mange, without S. In the exams, I have a video bring this. You see mange, and you see mange like this one. Please go for this without S. Are we good? Okay, so that's all for the ER. I think you can use it. Now, let's take just another verb. So let's take finish. To finish. The same test. So you conjugate it. So we have j'ai fini, tu finis, elle, on finit, nous finissons, vous another one in the ENT. Can we do that? Okay, so L with ENT. That's all. And I said take away J, L on, then the last one. The more parts. Imperative, you need to replace those subjects. Now, as I take away those ones, these subjects we are doing their parts of the verb, so we don't want to clean them. But we need their verbs, the present tense. We need this thing. I told you, if it's an ER verb, take away the S. This one, we don't take away the S. Please, are we following me? Is anybody lost? This one, we don't take the S, but the ER. So that's what we need in this one to see right now. Okay, so that's all for the imperative. It means you have to go and work on your conjugations in the present tense. Can we conjugate again in the present tense? Can we? Should we try? So I told you at least no 10 verbs, right? Here, out of the 10, at least no 3 verbs. You also okay, 3 verbs. And if not anything in French, just these 3, know them, how to speak them. Aller, avoir, at least these 3 know how. As if I said when we were making use of these 2. So imagine you can't conjugate these 2 in present tense. You'll be fine going to. So at least these 3 know them. So don't think about Jalé, we say Jalé. Okay, it's not Jalé. So j'étais. Should we do that or we do that already?
We should do that.
So j'étais. Tu vas. Elle va. Then so when you see S and A, this one becomes so nous allons. Vous allez. Then avoir. You have so usually this is I go or I am going. You go or you are going. He or she goes or he or she is going. We are going or we go. You go, you are going, the same thing. Then we are going. Then I have. Tu as. Elle or elle a. Nous have vous avez, then il or elle. Please, are you following? So I said at least these three verbs know how they are situated in the present form. Okay. And the last one, help. To be. I said these two. So we have je suis, I am. Tu es. L or L, A. Then nous sommes. Visit. Then L or L, sont. I am. You are. He or she is. We are. You are. They are. You get it? So I said at least these three things you know how they are situated in French. Okay, I think we are done with the introduction. And the last one for the day. Verbs used in direction. We are done. Because he said the directions. So even with this one, the imperative, we have exceptions. Now let's continue. The exceptions are just three. The exceptions are these three verbs. The stubborn ones. They don't follow what we said. That's a consequence. So you see, an abnormal circumstance, from what I said, it means if you have the verb, take this right, take this, what's it name? Okay, for the imperative, you can use it. L'imparfait, you talk about it, because when they need it. That one there are exceptions. Okay, so verbs used in direction. Please can I please? You are directing somebody. You either say go or take. So go here or take this side. You get it? And have this. So we have I made. Can you see this? Then proceed. It means what? I'm ordering you to go in the formal way. So I lay. My verb is I lay. We have traverser. To cross or cross. But when you're instructing somebody to change, you can't use it. Because that's the we have to name. We just mentioned few words. To name, to ten. You know to name, you know to say, you know and name, to go. Yes, this is continue. Obviously, what to continue. Then you to come. So if you know this one, then plan. Take. Now, also consider these ones. You mentioned it earlier. A gauche. The man has been using it. A gauche. What does it mean?
Left.
So on the left, to the left, at the left, what's it? Left is what we use. Then at right. On the right, to the right. It's right side we want. So we have our verbs. We have this. We are good to go. Then to gra. Is it agra? Now I'm going to change the I to. Means straight. So I just considering just few things. So to go straight, I go left. It's either you go straight, left or right. You can't be walking like backwards. Either you go straight, left or right. For French or English, to go à gauche, à droite. Then your best, tourner, aller, traverser, prendre. So I want to say, go straight, go straight, go straight, go straight on your right. Okay, just go straight, go straight. What will I say? Go straight. Somebody should try. Go straight. Go straight. So go. Aller to drag. You get it? So I don't know if you will draw a map. That's what he said. But maybe you see that they are going to direct somebody from a hospital to a school on the map. You see that. You know that you have to go straight before maybe 10. So there are options that for you to go to this place, first, what you have to do, you have to go straight. If that is what you have to do, no go straight is aller to drag. So you can ask that. Or maybe you have to turn right. That the first thing is going to turn right. To lay, but the origin to Z. So to lay à gauche, turn left. In the past question, I saw this signs. Something like this. Where are you turning to? Where are you turning to? What are you turning to? So the first thing that should come to mind is English. So you can maybe prenez, take left, or to turn left. But no, this one is going to the left direction. If you see this, what does it mean? It directs us to the right. So, prenez, to me, whatever, I should add that. Please read it. Okay, so that's all. Then you also have to know that this word, what do we cross? In English, what do we cross? You can cross a river, you can cross a road, you can cross a bridge. These three, down to Cape Day, I saw that. So, traverse, cross, what do we cross? We cross the road or street. Road or street. Le pont, bridge. So this in the sentence, you have seen this way. Something traverse, dash. If you see la rue, the span, I think the answer was the pont, like bridge. So when you see this, think about something that you can cross. Think about la rue road. Think about the pont bridge. And then read the road. Then you also know Carrefour. Carrefour, that is branch or cross road. Third branch. I also hear cross road. Carrefour. Then we have this way. Jusqu'au. So jusqu'à. Jusqu'à. Or means up to, or to get to up to, or to get to. This one will help you to improve upon your vocabulary. Just go back, up to what you will get to. And I think that's what it's meant. So in the exams, I don't know if this thing that I do, the direction can come. They are in the past questions, maybe. And one question that I saw too, they had done this. Yeah. Yes, sometimes. It means this is the first road. First road. So la room, like premier or the premier road, right? First road or first street. Then let's have what the second. So in the exams, look for second, look for road, you know this road or street. Then you look for second in French. Now, if it's pointing to the left, you look for a gauche. Do you get it? So in the options, I said the first thing, look for what? Road in French. So in the options, the options that have in there, look at it very well. Then you come and check if it's a second road, second in French, you know second in French. That's 2. 3, where is it pointing to? You know our gauche is left, so that's all. So second road and gauche. So when you see these 3 in any of the options, like let's say 1, the first option, you have seen this way, this way. Choose it. That's all. You might not even understand the whole option, but when you see these 3, choose that one. That's all. Or let's say they were pointing to this one. It means you look for what? Look for road or street. I said it also means street. Then the options that have all these things, choose that one. Please, did you get it? Did you get it? Okay, so we are done. We're done for today. You can't continue. Let's go.